I see it? Oh my god, I forgot to do the transition. I knew there was something I forgot. Anyways, here we are. Can they hear? Who knows?
I hope so. Welcome back to Power Rangers Omniverse, you guys. It is me, Tokyo, and the rest of the Ranger crew. I bet you can notice that there's one person missing, and we are missing our own Christian, aka Roll Magic Prophet. He is his boss, so he gets to miss out on the fun today because we have Zaylin DMing. So we're super excited to see what they have cooked up for us today. If you did miss what happened on the last episode, then let us tell you by you going to watch it on YouTube and seeing the last episode because it's pretty epic. And you guys should already be watching those anyway. You should be caught up. We shouldn't have to tell you, right? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. You guys for being super patient as we got everything ready behind the scenes. We appreciate you guys. And without further ado, go ahead and take it away when you're ready, Zay.
Okay, let's kick it off. Everybody, I need D20s.
Oh my God.
Damn. Okay.
What if I refuse? That was too. You can't start off like
That
that.
was
No,
so
let's
I'm
fast.
still, this is just for order. This is just for
Oh.
order.
Okay.
Not serious.
let's just start the
Damn.
stream over. Actually, that was a setup.
It's just for order, so I can have my ADHD brain not get confused.
Okay, well, I can respect
Mood.
that. I can respect that.
Well, damn.
Oh, wait. I don't know if that's good or bad. So I'm
Yep.
just gonna put it in there.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
gonna use my
Okay.
DM dice just in case you try to play me today.
Dawn group.
Not the DM dice.
Yeah. When I feel extra threatened in the game, I use my DM dice instead.
Oh. Okay, I see what happened.
Don't worry, I still got Yanni's dice, but I'm just saying.
Oh. Fuck my life.
You good, Ember?
I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so fine.
Oh no. The way that I'm so good.
I'm so fine.
You have no idea how good I am right now. Oh
Trying
my
to
god,
fix the
so
cams because I forgot to do the side chat.
Well, want me to just come back to you when you're ready?
I got a nat one anyways.
Oh, that's your last invite. Okay.
Yeah, the dice
So-
knew what I needed.
Nice. So as we begin, we head over to Yanni. As we see what she's doing on the ship.
actually, Yanni would be cooking right now because she's trying to. This is like one of the ways she like decompresses, or like this is one of her like therapeutic things. Like she has to. She at this point they've already had like their own like the YRN session has already been over, so she's like zooted, but she's hyper focusing using her high right now to cook like food for everybody. Like she's just like going over everything in her head of what just happened to them, and just like she's like this is like she needs to do something that's not aggressive, and so this
Can
is
I
her
ask she's
feeling.
cooking?
Oh man, listen, she's not going crazy, but she's going like when she's when she's like quote unquote stress eating, she eats breakfast hard. So it's probably a crap ton of different breakfast foods that are being cooked right now. So it's like pancakes, waffles. She's got chicken in there just because you can't have chicken and waffles without chicken, obviously. So yeah, she's just going there. There's omelets, there's scrambled eggs, there's over eggs. She started making steak and it like she's grilling steak and stuff. She's just cooking to get her mind off of it.
Nice.
Probably too much, to be honestly. She's probably cooking too much. And someone's probably already told her, but she just didn't hear it.
Let's add to that. I'll say the amount you're cooking is so much you don't see behind you, but Weston's dog is just eating everything you drop on the floor.
I love it. Yeah,
Well, as
Yanni
we
wouldn't
cut from
even know.
as we cut from you, we cut over to Raven. What is she doing right now on the show?
Um, in her room right now, like on her gaming PC.
Mm. Wait, question. Have we showed our room since we changed our color?
I think
I don't.
certain times they have come up. They've shown in some certain episodes, but I don't think we've just like literally been outright. Oh, this is our room. Like I
I
don't
don't.
think we've done that.
I don't think so.
I
I
think I
have.
think we've just certain pictures from parts of the rooms.
Gotcha.
Do you need
And
me to
so,
pull
what is it,
mine up?
Raven? Yes, please, and say what you're doing again.
In my room on my gaming PC.
Okay. What game are you playing?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, yes, I was going to say that.
Hold on, I have it. Actually, I just saw the. Damn it! I think I might. So like the gaming area at least.
Okay. Is there a window in your room by any chance?
Yeah, like
Cool. Roll me a 1d20 with a disadvantage since you're distracted by the game.
um, what is the one with the? I got a 6.
Cool. So you won't see this. So we'll cut up from you quickly up until Weston. So Weston would be in his room, probably just clean his bedroom. And let me show you what his bedroom looks like. If I can find it. Oh. Here we go. Wes is mostly just cleaning his room. I'm not gonna roll for me. I'm not gonna roll for me. Keep it quick. We will cut from Weston since he's not really doing anything to know what is Snow doing on this fabulous day on the ship.
Uh, Noel would again be meditating in like his dojo. Uh, would be wearing like just some casual clothes, nothing samurai-esque or like no geishas or anything like that. Not geishas or kimonos. He'll be talking to or trying to communicate with Tiberius, and he'll be trying to see if he could speak with the other lords as he has in the past at random times. Um, if you like in the environment, it would just be like very clean, organized, but kind of off to the side. You would like see his switch where he was playing Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Okay. I'll say during your meditation, your phone starts to ring. Not like a calling ring, more like a texting ring if you like to pick it up and see.
Uh, we take like a deep breath in and out before he breaks conversation. Not conversation, but concentration. Jeez. But yeah, he would take a deep breath in and out before he breaks his concentration on meditating, and then I stand up to check his phone.
You check your phone and you see you got a text from Talia.
He will put his phone right back in his pocket.
And I say when you do, the phone rings again. This
He
time, it's a
go ahead.
text from your grandmother.
Okay, okay. He would like have a more exasperated sigh after like the second ding, and then he would take his phone out, see his grandma, and then like there'd be like a little bit of relief there. But
The
I guess at
text.
that time he would see both text messages on his notifications just out of his peripheral.
So as you look through your grandmother's text, and it's a whole bunch of confusion, like I don't know how to work this thing. Can you hear me? Uh, no, baby, are you there? Another Talia pops up, and all it says is, "I guess we'll talk again soon." No, can you roll me a d20 with disadvantage?
Jeez.
Wow.
And the high roll hits y'all. That's it.
No, you actually wouldn't notice this. Well, no, actually, I changed that. As you look up at your window, you can see the stars are starting to move at a really fast pace. But the second you blink, they just stop moving.
Mm. Know what he would like reach into his pocket and he would take out the last joint he was smoking and he would just look at it and look back out at the space just to make sure that he isn't like crazy right now. He would like I guess he would like go to the window and kind of press his hands against the window and like kind of peek out. He'd be trying to like look to the area to the left all around and just try to survey for any abnormalities.
You wouldn't see any right now. No. From what you see, everything is exactly how it was before.
Exactly.
Now, from you, we cut over to our final ranger of the day, Sule.
Oh, I can't even see my
What is
text. I messed
she
up again.
doing on the ship, still being new to everything?
I think she's kind of just like exploring the ship, kind of seeing like where, like looking at everything. I feel like she hasn't really gotten time to like get to know the ship with like all the chaos that's been happening since she first got here. So she's just kind of like looking around, um seeing what's there. Um yeah.
Okay, sis, you're more aware. I need you to roll me a d20 with advantage.
Ew, I love advantage. 18.
18. As you were looking around, you will pass a window, and you too will also see stars moving at an extremely fast pace. But you will also see somewhat of a black hole open and close at the same time.
Ooh, the black hole.
Thirdly, you will see Weston's dog just zoom right past you with waffle batter on his face. Or on her face. Excuse me.
Cute. Cute. Has she seen a dog before?
I don't think she's seen the dog before, no.
Wow. Um, can she like see which way the dog went?
Yeah, so the dog is running back to Weston's room, but from where you're seeing it, it took a left.
Okay, she's gonna follow.
When you follow the dog follows, runs all the way back to Resident's door, and it just starts scratches at it.
Oh. Um.
Question, Yanni, would you be chasing the dog as well?
Yanni would probably be not chasing behind it, but she would probably be like assuming that it's like walking down the hallway with her because she's just bringing plates of food to people. She When she realizes that she's made too much food, so she's like, okay, so let's go kind of give this out. She's probably been giving the dog more treats because at this point it's been eating it anyway.
But
So she's probably like it's probably like in quote kind of leading her through the hallway because she's carrying plates of food.
okay, so
Okay,
as
so as
oh, as the dog is eating you, Yanni, you would eventually run into Sule.
oh hey,
Hi,
do you do
Yanni.
you do you want any of this? It's I'm not sure how if you ever had breakfast food. I made too much. I'm
Oh.
not gonna lie.
I would.
It's
What is it?
it's super fresh. I mean, well, I have steak and eggs, I have pancakes. I pretty much have like an entire Waffle House menu.
What's
Wait, have you ever had Waffle House?
what's Waffle House?
Oh God, we need to take you to Waffle House so bad. Yeah. So anyway, well, this is good. Just take one of she's like kind of like passing you one of the plates. Just one of these.
Okay.
Then yeah, it's delicious. Have you seen everybody is everybody else kind of in their rooms right now? I didn't really I have too much in my hand to kind of call them
I
more fair.
I think so. I haven't seen anyone around. Um. Thank you for
Okay.
the food. I'm
Oh
fed.
no,
As you as you say that, Weston will be the first one to pop out of his room. As he looks down, he goes, Monty, what is this stuff on your face?
uh it's probably food. I didn't realize I was cooking so much, and she kind of got into it. Which I mean, it's okay. She's fine. Look, she's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Uh,
You want some of this food? I have a lot more. Like I was bringing everybody plates. Sule's also
uh,
never been to Waffle House, which is a shame on us.
you never been to what? Well, no, that makes sense. You're not from Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean, we need to get her. But I'm saying it's a shame on us, not on her. We
We
should
haven't
take
been on
her.
Earth in weeks. How is it a shame
We
on
could
us?
have at least had someone make her something resembling Waffle House.
We have a whole room that does that.
Exactly, and we haven't used it to her advantage. Is what I'm
How
saying.
does she even knew we had a room in the first place?
We
What room?
knew we had the.
Oh, I'm sorry. So we have a simulation room that you can simulate things in.
Oh. That's so
In other
cool.
words, I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm gonna blame. I'm gonna blame. I'm gonna blame supervillain. Blame Slayers. That is who did it. That way I'm guilt free. Anyway, yeah, just take one of these plates if you can, please. Just because
All
it kind
right,
of
all
getting
right.
everywhere.
And
Thank you.
as Weston takes a plate, his dog starts to get even more barky and jumpy.
Okay, girl, calm down. I'm gonna save you some.
Well, no or Raven, do y'all want to hop in?
Yeah, because my room isn't far from Weston, so I just walk out my door. What's going on with
Okay,
Monty?
thank you. Hey, V, do you want any of this food? I made a lot of breakfast food. Also, Sule's never been to Waffle House.
Oh my God, that is a crime.
That is a crime, isn't it?
We g-
It's
we got the simulation room too, but
she didn't
they
even know we had a simulation room. That's we double L on
oh
us.
we've been slacking.
We just got here.
I'm just saying we could at least showed her something of you know. Anyway, yeah. Do you want any of this food? I made a lot of it. There's more downstairs.
Oh my god, thank you. I've been gaming all night. I haven't eaten at all.
Here, please take it. Please, no, please, seriously.
How much did you make? Like I got the plate
Don't
looking at
please
it.
don't ask. I made a lot.
Gotcha. What's that on Monty's face?
It's pancake batter.
Yeah.
Anybody seen no?
No. Um, did you check? Could we just check his room? I guess we're on a food train. We're on a food delivery. We're all going to let's go because I'm gonna
Okay.
need help.
And Monty darts to Noah's room.
You
Well,
see,
dog.
yeah. So we have. Well, yeah. She's been my tour guide this entire time.
Let me see Monty contention. As Monty is on no starts to scratch. No, would you respond to that?
He would hear it, but he would still like just be kind of looking out into space, like no, I know I just saw something. I'm not letting that slide. But he
In
would
that
eventually,
moment,
yeah, go ahead.
What are you
Sorry.
talking about?
I was gonna say in that moment, because you haven't respond, Monty starts to howl for the first time. They're little baby howls because he never howled before, but the you not answering the door called howling.
Oh.
Um, I guess inexplicably, the howl would remind Noel of the first time he felt Nyx's touch in his mind when he meditated, and it would make him run to the door, like out of concern for Weston.
When you open the door, you see Monty's face just covered in like pancake batter.
And Noel would just, who gave the dog Aunt Jemima's?
Me. It was me. I made a lot of food. Short story. I made a lot of food. Amani got into it. Sula's never been to Waffle House. It's our fault. She didn't know we had a simulation room.
Oh, we got to take her to Waffle. No, no, not the simulation one. We have to take her to Waffle House, Maison
No,
du
no,
Fail.
no.
No,
We gonna simulate the third shift at Waffle House for her.
mm, mm, you
Well,
can't,
I
you,
literally
you
was
can't, you
telling
can't
her.
simulate the struggle. You can't simulate the struggle.
Damn, you're right.
I don't know if I simulated a struggle enough, but I did try my hand at making grits. And so, if you hate them, I'm so sorry. But do you want to take one of these plates out of my hand, please?
Uh, like Noah would start to have like an arrogant air about him because of him and his grandma's grits, and like I suppose I'll partake in the paltry porridge you've presented me with here,
I ate the grits.
compatriot. Noah,
Thank you so
As
much.
wonderful.
as you take a plate and you start, everybody, I guess, will walk to the kitchen and start eating. You'll hear this. Tenno, can you hear me? This is the Lotus. I'm reaching out across the void. Something ancient has awakened. The veil between signals. Orders booster transmission. Then you hear a second voice. Hold on. I, I,
Trying, but Lotus. But this signal's being remoted. I don't like this. Something's wrong.
as you hear again, I'm detecting 5 life signatures. Unfamiliar.
Do you guys hear that?
Yep.
can smell that. Is that weird?
At this
Yep.
point, I don't even know what classifies it anymore.
True.
And Noah would just take the bowl. It's not the grits. It's definitely not the grits.
Okay, well, that's
They do
good.
smell good, by the way.
It might be that joint in your pocket.
It's not. Hmm.
Nah, I don't know. But then
No.
again, I have been cooking for like 3 hours, and so
But
it
th-
could
th-
have.
then, ag- then again, we just heard a random voice. 2 random voices actually. We might need to go check that out.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, I guess that means we're dropping in. We're going in.
Who the what's that place that we answered phone calls again?
The bridge?
The hol Yeah, the bridge.
All right,
Because the
the
holodeck is
bridge.
just yeah.
As you make it to the bridge, you will see 2 holographic figures pop up. I got the photos. You will see. Oh, wait a minute. Make sure I don't get the wrong photo. There we go. You will first see this person pop up. See her walk around. She looks at you and goes, "Tent, you're not the Tenno, but you're connected. Who are you?"
You called us.
Exactly. The caller usually introduces themselves. I see that manners is lacking on them.
Whatever planet they're from.
Exactly. I didn't want to seem ignorant.
No, it's okay. That's just rude.
I don't know why, but something your presence echoes to the same frequency as the void, which means this isn't an accident. And as she says that, you'll see another holographic thing pop up. Give me a second. You'll see this up
That's cute.
next to this first image. He goes,
What is? Those aren't real frames.
I don't know what it is, but I want one.
They're speaking. Those are speaking.
as the
Um,
first hologram is, she responds by saying, "They shouldn't be able to. This line is calibrated for the Tenno network only, so this is impossible. Orders, stabilize the channel. We need answers now." And as Orders does his thing, he
Says, channel stabilized. Listening clearly now.
as this person once again says, "I am the Lotus, guide and guardian. I navigate the shadows of the void to protect those chosen by fate. This next to me is Orders, my humble Cephalon assistant."
I am. Weird people.
As she said, "Not my Tenno. Yet your presence resonates on our frequency, so there's a purpose behind this."
Okay, what is this Tenno you keep speaking about? Is it something connected to the morphing grid?
That'll be something that's
Okay.
Uh, No, excuse me. We're the Power Rangers. We're the Morphin Grid's chosen. So, um, if we ask you a question about that, we it's not for our own help. To properly
As she
help us
re-
help you.
as she responds, she goes, "Hello, Rangers. Something critical." No, I mean, she says, "Morphing grid. I don't know what that is. However, hello. Something critical has happened. Recently, one of my Tenno embarked on a mission deep into the void to confront a darkness created ancient and terrible. But during the quest, they lost all communication. Their signal vanished. Since then, every attempt to reach them has failed. Whatever they face, it disrupted the fabric of our network. I don't know why the connection is to you, but this must mean you're all chosen by your own fate, and you might be the key to helping us with this crisis." As order comes,
Like, look, this is bad. This is unstable. And if the channels lose and the signal's gone better, then whoever or whatever is messing with the network is serious trouble. And these people, and now, whatever going they might be the wild card we didn't expect. I'm running diagnostics for my circuits are buzzing.
Could you give us a sec to talk real quick as a team? If that's okay?
she goes, "Yes, please, but make it quick."
Yeah, of course. You guys?
Yeah. How do you put this thing on mute?
You'll press a button and it's on mute.
Okay. She's kind of like, like I don't know how to. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, so we're in a switch crisis. Great.
I'm not sure what to think of them, but they got our connection and not even our government got it. So that's something.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we're trustworthy. How do we know this isn't just some kind of random trap?
They were trying to get in contact with someone or something else.
What was it they kept saying? The who we weren't?
The Tenno.
Tenno.
Tenno?
Yeah. Who are they?
I'm not sure. I never heard of it.
Definitely sounds like something new. New to us.
We might need to be careful. Okay, well, who all says we got to vote on it? I guess who all says we helped them? We have
I
to
say
make it.
help. She's fine.
I say help, but stay on guard because last time we helped somebody, all hell
Yeah,
broke loose, literally.
Don't all hell break loose anywhere we go?
That's true.
fair.
But we
That's
still gotta
fair.
be careful. We still gotta be careful.
Okay.
I agree. Help, but yeah, be careful.
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
Wait,
Looks like we're going.
Okay. Yanni walks over to the console and unmutes it. Okay, we'll help out.
Thank you, Rangers. The last known coordinates of the Tenno signal traces back to the Shadowville nexus. Here, I'm sending you a transmission from the Tenno. As she sends you a transmission of the last thing heard from the Tenno, this is what you'll hear.
Lotus, if you hear this, the voice is strong. The walls are bleeding blood. Words written in blood. They're calling me. I don't understand what they say, but they know me. Shadows crawling, whispering from my phone. I'm losing myself. This place is like a nightmare that never ends.
As the transmission continues, it'll start to get a little bit more eerie.
Lotus, please help me. I'm so alone. There's something here. Something hunting me. It's getting closer. I can feel it.
And the last thing the Tenno says is,
Lotus,
and as he gets cut off, there's a dark, eerie voice that can be heard in the back. And all it says is, the man, the walls, the walls, the walls. As the transmission will end in static, the Lotus would say, that transmission may or may not confirm our worst fears. Rangers, you must wait to restore full communications, locate that missing Tenno, and uncover who or what is behind this corruption. As you hear orders go,
Don't fish or anything. Just solve the issue before it then. If you see any enemy on the burn rate, safely.
and right after the call ends, Lotus goes, one more thing. We know that this place contains enemies called infested. They are a blend of flesh and corruption. They're ever hungry, ever changing, and never truly silent. So stay alert. As she shoots you an image of the infested. Give me a second. Oh, look. Right, there we go. Right here. Give it a second. You know, for a picture I just got, it's taking forever. So, how's y'all's day?
Pretty good.
Just waiting for this picture to upload, you know?
Doing it pretty, hanging out with some, playing some D&D. What about you?
I never played
in
D&D before.
in reacting to that guy's
There you go.
transmission,
There's the
Oh.
as the call ends.
Okay, that looks weird. By what we've seen, like it's not, but still, that's okay.
Yeah, I lost my appetite after seeing
Don't
that.
like.
Second that.
Doesn't look too different than the disgusting amalgamations of sin that we fought before.
I like to think Sule is just eating her pancakes this
I
entire
think
time.
Weston would look like are you had you been eating this whole time?
Yeah, they're really good.
Ah, see, you gotta got take you to wild third shift. It's gonna be a little dirty, but that's what you need in Waffle House. The dirtier the better, you know. That's seasoning for real.
If we survive this,
Learning.
we're gonna have to find a Waffle House. That's be the first place we go when we get back to Earth.
Yeah.
Third shift. As it goes. But we're doing this, backing out. Backing out. I will say though, we might want to morph now.
Let me get my morphing bracelet.
Let's go see it. Let's morph now because the coordinates she gave leads me to this place. Do this again. Let's see how fast this one uploads.
So one time in third, never mind.
There we go.
Oh,
It leads me to. I'm sorry if it's way too small. That's the best one I can get. It leads me to this place.
Definitely looks uncomfortable. I agree. We should just morph now.
Everybody in favor?
I
I
All right. And I'll say y'all go ahead and just quick morph.
yeah.
As everybody gets seated, Weston will go and says, "All right, are you ready?"
Ready?
ready.
We're gonna be.
Let's go.
As we blast off, blast off, and as we get closer to this place, you will all start to see that the ships you've seen in space aren't like the ships you're seeing now. You're seeing a lot of these ships.
Oh my god.
Oh crap!
They look like little bugs.
And I will say you can scan this ship to get info if you want to.
I think Noah would like be surveying over it.
You're scanning it, Noel?
Hmm.
As you scan, not too much info pops up. All it says is that these ships are called orbiters. And they're used by Tenno of another universe.
Mm.
Noah would immediately communicate that with the team. So apparently these ships are called orbiters. The Tenno things that she was mentioning seem to be the pilots of these ships, but they're from another universe.
Weston goes, wait a minute. Are you telling me that we're in another universe right now?
In another universe, yet again.
How the fluff? We were just standing still.
It literally is called time and space. So I'm assuming anything is violent happen.
Saying that
But that
Noel and Sule should get a flashback of the stars moving way too fast, especially Sule seeing a black hole open and close at the same time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Um, earlier I saw stars moving way too fast, and there was like a black hole. Wait, she doesn't say like there was a black hole that opened and closed at the same time. Maybe that has something to do with all this.
Weston goes, that must have brought us to this universe.
oh,
What? That makes
Oh.
sense.
you know,
We only saw the stars.
Oh,
Once I blinked, we were already inside.
Okay.
for once I just wish we could stay in our own universe.
Same.
No, do you think you can scan this void place?
Uh, it's moving at it's kind of okay. I'll give it a shot.
All
So
right,
no would
I need you to
would
roll for this one.
okay.
I'll say you would roll a 1d20 plus 2 since you're suited up. Mm.
And do give it to me.
As you scan, it says that this place is called the Shadow Nexus. No, I'm sorry, Shadowville Nexus. And the description is a fractured rift deep within the void, where reality thins and time falls.
Mm,
And it says, would you get the reality part or the time part?
Is it asking me?
It's a rhetorical question, but the description is in that question. Will you get the reality part or the time part?
Mm,
And as you get closer to this thing, right? Weston goes, all right, we're fixing the land. Everybody stay on point, stay focused, stay alert. All right.
Okay.
The second he says that, a loud static, the same static you heard at the end of the transmission, goes through the whole entire ship. And that loud static cuts off all control to the ship.
Oh, of course.
As y'all are now free falling onto the land.
Free falling. Sorry.
Right before you crash, you will see another one of these orbiters. But it shows this logo on top.
It's
And
one of
as
those ships.
as you see that you're leveled, no, I'm sorry, as you're about to crash, the lights turn off. And you crash. Boom. Boom. Everybody passes out.
Oh.
We cut to a little bit of time later. Let's see who I want to start with. We cut a little bit of time later as Sule.
That's me.
You wake up in sharp pain. You finding it a little bit harder to breathe. You're kind of holding your side a little bit, and your fingers are kind of bruised up. Not as badly bruised, but little bruise marks here and there across your fingers. Can you roll me a flat d20?
Yeah. Oh, nat 20.
Let's
As
go.
you
Thanks,
open
dice.
your eyes, you can notice footsteps on the dust below you. But these aren't footsteps you're used to. And as you are following the footsteps with your eyes, they lead into the mirror. Sula, you will see your own reflection in the mirror. But it's not on the like you are. It's standing up and it's looking at you and it slightly smiles. And as it looks at you, it says, "You don't belong with them."
What?
What's to let you die?
Who are you?
If finished for you, would you really reach back?
Where, where am I?
Sule, this last thing, pay really close attention to it. Really focus on the words I'm about to say.
He watched you with the lost, you know. That's why they was cracked.
I'm gonna be so real. I cannot understand. I'm so
You can't.
sorry.
Oh,
I've been
that's so great
pretending
because
all this time.
that's so great. So the just quick moment, the idea of it for the quest at the beginning, it was kind of like the voices were mumbled, so you really couldn't understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was mumbled. Sometimes they said it so fast and so quick you didn't understand what they. So that's kind of the point of this vocal of this
Okay,
mod
okay,
right here.
okay. Okay. So it's meant to be.
If you want to really know what they said, I can re-say them for you.
Yes, please. I
But
have no
so,
clue. I have no clue.
so when the reflection stares at you, and the first thing it says is, "You don't belong with them."
Okay.
Then it says, "Weston let you die."
Oh, okay.
Then it says, "If they reach for you, would you really reach back?"
Oh my god. Not at being a hater.
And the last thing it says is, "He walks through the walls too, you know. That's why the mirror is cracked."
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Now, can you roll me a d20 -2?
Minus. Yeah. That's a 10. Thank God it was easy
Okay.
math.
As
Obvious.
you stare at this reflection, it shifts for a quick second, but it's enough time for you to see this in the mirror. If I can find it. Oh, let's go back on thingy again. But I'll say, as fast as you see this and blink is as fast as it disappears.
Oh,
You see that,
freaky.
but as fast as you blink, it's as fast as as it disappears, and the mirror shatters.
Oh, not as
Well,
shattering.
when it shatters across the way, you see Yanni. And Yanni,
I
as you wake up groaning and you're moving around, and there's a bunch of broken glass pieces under you. As a bruise kind of runs down your face. But as you're looking around, there's a mirror in front of you with a handprint on it. Would you try to see if that handprint matches yours?
I think yes, instinctually she would just assume that it was hers, and she would try to use it to push off, like going to push off herself.
As you put your hand on the glass, your reflection will put their hands exactly where your hands are. As the reflection whispers, "He doesn't love you. He loves the attention."
You dirty bitch.
Can you roll me a d20 -2 also?
That's not gonna be great. I got a 4.
Do you want to use inspiration?
I do. Just what happens when I just roll the regular dice. All right, that's a little bit better. 14.
All right. Yeah, but the same thing with Ember. As fast as you're looking at this reflection, it just stares at you. Second, you blink. you'll see this. Oh, looks like we're in upload hell again. So let's talk math, you know. Never mind, I lied. You'll see this in the reflection. But as fast as you blink is as fast as it goes away. This mirror shatters as you see Sule on the other side of the mirror. And owls come together.
Yeah, she would call to Sule over
Yanni,
here.
Jill, we'll go. So we'll go to her.
Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah, just this mirror was, talking shit.
Was it was it a reflection? Was your reflection talking to you?
Yeah, yeah, he was saying mean
Okay, I'm not
things.
crazy then. It definitely just happened to me too.
Oh, that's crazy.
We need to find others.
For sure.
As you say that, both of y'all will look to your left. And y'all see Raven. Raven, you're a little different. Raven, you will instantly just jolt up, stand up as you start dusting yourself off all the broken glasses on you. Your brow has dried up blood on it, not too much. But as you stand up, you stand yourself up in front of a full-length mirror, and you will see your reflection copying your moves. However, you notice that your reflection is delayed by a full second.
The hell?
As it starts whispering to you, no one is your true friend.
You lie.
And it says, you will drown in the waters of the ideas you've created.
Who are you?
Raven, you will notice that the shadow's eyes or your reflection's eyes is starting to turn red. What would you like to do here?
Um, I would summon my water and attack the mirror straight on.
Okay, because now I will say you have to get a nat 20 for actually hit it.
Oh, and is it advantage or
You want
disadvantage?
it's a flat if you want to hit.
I'll try.
All right, let's try
Oh,
and see.
um, I am regretting my life choices.
As here, as you try to actually no, before you even get the idea of summoning your water powers, the reflection grabs you by the neck and tosses you back. As this reflection is now slowly walking out of the mirror towards you, can you roll me a d20 minus 2?
Mm, 13.
Raven, as this reflection is walking out the mirror, what in the mirror isn't what's coming out. And as the full reflection comes out the mirror, this is what you now see.
Mm.
And as fast as you see it and blink is as fast as it goes away. and that full length mirror shatters, and you see Raven and Sule standing there. And I'll assume you start going towards them.
Yeah, I would, but I'd just be kind of like unconsciously rubbing my neck. You guys?
Raven, you okay?
V, oh my god, you
Um,
okay? Here, let us help you
Not
up.
really. I kind of got choked out, literally.
Oh,
What?
Yeah,
The
my
evil
reflection.
reflection?
Yeah, you too. Shit, that hurt.
Sule too.
yeah.
Something's going on weird. Which we need to
Oh,
regroup. So
quick
this is
point.
happening.
Quick point. Can I say quick one real quick? Your
Yeah.
reflection is wearing the clothes you were wearing before you were morphed, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, do we need to
Okay.
show what we wore?
Forward.
Like, did you want us to show our outfits or anything?
If you want, but you don't have to. Just it's just what you think your character wore before y'all morph. That's what your reflection's wearing.
Okay, fair.
But I will leave y'all to conversate for a little bit.
Okay. So either we run into what we were looking for, or something else is deciding to intervene. Yanni's gonna go to her morpher and try to see if she can call out to Weston and Noel and Aubrey.
Are we still morphed?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
assume we were.
Did your reflections
No,
attack you guys?
Weston,
Uh,
mine did
did mine attack
emotionally.
us? Emotionally, yes. Not physically. Just emotionally.
I like at the short end of the stick. Let's call the boys.
No, Weston, come in.
Okay, so I say that now that you're in this place, the communications are down. Remember, so you can't communicate with Noel or Weston. But Yanni, as you're saying that, we will cut. Hold on. As you're saying that, we cut over our duty. No, before that, I will say, can one of y'all roll me a d20?
Um,
No, I'll take all three.
I I can. 11.
Does anybody else want to roll?
I'll roll two. We could just take the highest of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, the highest, the highest.
Bet. Okay.
19.
Mine was that. That's the highest. It beat mine.
What was
Suli,
yours?
as you're looking, don't matter if it's the highest.
I
As
just
you're
want to
looking
know.
around, Suli. Oh, okay.
Mine was
Okay.
a 9.
Okay.
Okay,
Ugh.
okay.
So, Suli, as you're looking around, you will notice a broken above a door that's covered in these old plants. Although the words are very hard to read, they're readable enough as you see the words reflection crypt entrance.
Reflection what?
Reflection crypt entrance. I'll type it out.
Oh, crypt. Okay. Um, she'll point that out to Yanni and Raven. Reflection crypt
Reflection crypt entrance.
entrance. Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. That I guess that explains the mirror stuff a little. What the hell is a
As
reflection crypt? Like I get it, but like essentially, why would you? Yanni just mostly sent it to herself.
okay, so Yanni, as you are just calling out for Noel and Weston, we will cut over to Weston. Try to do this in third person. As Weston gets up and the ground is very cold metal and it's cracked, he starts to look and he sees a bunch of these shadows start to move. Oh. Where is what I wanted? He sees a bunch of these shadows start moving around. Some are walking, some are jumping around the wall, some are just standing there. And as he's looking, one of them is bent over as something starts to slowly rise. As Weston will see this person appear. And as Weston sees this person, a shadow pops up behind him as he goes. As the shadow goes, you carry grief. I can smell it. And then another shadow will pop up saying, when the time comes, will you bury it or let it bury you? And as they say things, Weston will quickly turn around and those shadows are gone. But when he turns back, this figure is still standing there. But behind the figure, Weston can see his reflection smiling at him. But of course, as quick as Weston blinked, as quick as they go away, and he can see Noel not laying there, but floating. So, Noel, your body is floating in midair, spinning. As it starts to blink on and off, your vision gets blurry. But as you slowly open your eyes, I need you to roll me a -2.
Is that a 13? Is that
As
12? Yeah, 13.
as you look up, you can see a figure with this weird energy with tendrils of lightning coming off his body. As you see this person or this figure, but weirdly enough, he's not facing you. It's crouched, like it's listening for something. But in a blink of an eye, he's gone, or it's gone. Lightning flash, right? But when you blink again, your own reflection is right in front of you. One punch reach of you. As it whispers, damn, you're fast. Fast enough to kill.
Also smart enough to know who now.
You were too quick. Yet you couldn't say the ones you killed fast enough.
That's just the past. I won't dishonor their lives by bringing my grief back up.
Tell me, are you faster than your own thoughts? No, as you blink, the reflection is gone. But there's an outline of this figure's glyph or this figure's body in the debris. And as you see that, gravity somehow returns as you are falling to the floor. You don't lose any health or anything, but it's just a hard boom. And you rolled me, or I guess we'll both roll this to see. But roll me a d20 -1. No, I roll. Yeah.
16.
Yes, we both see it. As we start to just look around where we're at, we can see two things. There's a sign that's covered in this weird liquid that says hollow drift. That's where we are. But as you're looking around, on the floor right under y'all is blood writing. And all the blood writing says is he suffers while you dream. Wow.
Like Noah's eyes would go from the floor, kind of like back around to the surrounding area. Where, where the hell did we go? Wait, where's Raven? I mean, where's the girls?
Weston says, I don't know. Try to communicate with them and see.
Uh, we like hit some buttons. Yanni, Raven, Sue, come in.
You get static. You get the same static you heard at the end of the transmission and the same static you heard fill up your ship. As Weston
Nothing.
goes, well, looks like it's just us two right now. Says, I guess let's go that way and see what it takes us.
Not worried about us. I'm worried about them.
Yeah. As you and Weston begin walking, you walk past these hallways, these dark yellowish hallways. You can see blood streaks on the wall. You see on the ground these weird body parts. They're human like, but they're not human, so to say. You can scan one of them and see.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get a scan.
As you scan, I need you to roll me a d20. -3, actually, because the scans aren't properly working either. What you get?
A 2.
Uh, Good thing for you is that your role determined what type of human you saw. Here's the problem. I forgot the pictures. Woohoo! So let's do a quick little search.
While you're doing that, I guess Noah would kind of have like this thought process, like remembering that the his hallucination said reality or time, and he's thinking reality is breaking apart all around us, and thinking back to when he was suspended in gravity. When I fell, it's not like I just hit the ground. It's like my falling speed never stopped. So to know, like he's noticing abnormalities in time and reality.
As you say that, your scanner pops up. And this picture pops as one of the body parts you see on the ground comes from this thing called the Grenier.
Oh, looks at it.
Ah,
Life form is called a Grenier. West End. It's these body parts around. It looks like it may have just been I don't know, maybe a common grunt soldier.
mhm. Dang, I got for you, so I probably saw the same thing. As y'all are walking still, as time moves on, y'all start walking. Weston goes, so let's cut the bullshit, Noel. You and Raven obviously like each other.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you should stop the bullshit.
Hey, look, the only bullshit is back on my grandma's farm.
No, y'all suck at hiding the fact that y'all like each other.
Maybe we suck at hiding it because there's nothing to hide.
You denying it is literally the first step of us knowing you like each other. Me and Arby literally had this convo yesterday about how y'all liked each other.
Look, I'm not sure about how I feel about Raven. Talia is a nice girl, and I feel like such an ass for even feeling the way I do. But what I know for sure is that there's nobody in this world more important to me than Raven. Would you call that being in love? I don't know if that's enough.
Well, I'll say don't let your mind stop you from listening to your heart, bro. If you think your feelings for Ravens that strong, I said go for it. What's the worst she can say? Exactly.
Uh, didn't you be scanning some shit?
Ah, look at you.
No.
I was in love. However, as y'all are talking about this, you'll see 3 of these things right in front of you. Oh, hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. You'll see 3 of these things pop right in front of you, Noel, and Weston, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed one thing. Weston will also say, and besides, if y'all two get together, and of course, Aubrey and no, I'm sorry, Aubrey and Yanni are together, and then Xylas got that blue dude, then it really just leaves me. Well, I got more important shit to worry about right now. So go get a tiger. And then as y'all talk, you'll see 3 of these things. They aren't looking at you, but they're in your way.
Noah would kind of start to just like looking at the stands, kind of sense some hostility, and he would start to like draw his weapon if he could. And as he draws his weapon, he would say, "Oh, by the way, it's not the lady and the tiger. The lady is the tiger."
Weston goes, I thought the lady was the cougar. Okay, no, nothing, nothing.
Oh my god! When the
He
hell he
says,
said
wait.
that?
He says, wait. Don't attack them yet. They don't see us. I don't know how we can get around them though. You think if I use my shadow powers, I can probably get around the walls?
You can give it a shot, but you'll have to be careful. We don't know how these things sense.
As Weston uses his shadow's powers and jumps into the wall, he's immediately thrown out and gets slammed to the other side of the hallway. And all you hear is this. Right. The man in the walls. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. As the noise Weston made from getting slung to the other side of the walls alerts the three infested as they turn and face y'all. And as you see that, no, in Weston, as Weston gets up and he dusts himself off and looks at that, they're ready to attack. And the second they move, we cut to the Reflection Crypt group. As Yanni, Raven, and Sule starts making their adventure through hallways. But these hallways are filled with broken glass everywhere. And there are also these weird body parts on the ground. If anyone would like to scan and see what body parts they are, I'll
I'll scan, and while I'm scanning, I'll just tell the girls like, "This is like an episode of Black Mirror, and I don't like this at all."
Oh my god, I was trying to put my like the name to it. I was like, this reminds me of something. Yes. Yeah, ditto. Hate it. Don't like it.
What's Black Mirror?
Oh my god, you've got to watch it.
Marathon in my room if we make it out of here.
Please, I'm gonna need this. I would definitely love that. I need your spa is amazing.
D20 minus 3 or 2.
yes, D20 minus 3.
Okay. Oh god. 6. I'm using the bot.
That's really what you needed.
Oh,
You will see a body part. As you scan, you will see a body part, or you see this image pop up. And you'll see under that these people are called corpus.
it's the body part of something called a corpus.
A corpus. Like Corpus Christi?
Okay.
I hope not. With how bad this looks.
As y'all keep walking,
Does
is
it
there
say
any
anything
kind of
about
question you had? No.
Hmm?
So
Hmm?
I'll say, okay, for your question, nothing else is said about this because of the role. All you just know that they're
Okay.
called corpus.
Okay.
But as y'all keep walking, is there any conversations being had between anybody?
So I'm just saying it's always either gonna be one, aliens, two, some kind of weird magic thing, or someone who's related to Tony Stark. That's literally all these movies are about.
Related to who?
Tony Stark. Anytime the Avengers fight anybody, it's either an alien, it's either a magic user, or somebody who just hates Tony Stark.
He's a rich jackass, but Batman's way better, in my opinion.
Fair. I love Batman.
Um,
Sule, have you ever watched any of these movies at all?
no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just feel like you've seen all. I don't know why. I feel like I feel like you know everything about it. I'm so sorry. I feel like I feel like we're leaving you out of the conversation.
It's okay.
It's okay. Well, I'm sorry. Tell us about your homeworld. I'm sorry, I didn't
No, it's
know.
fine. Um, um, well,
What was like something your favorite thing to do? Like when you had just a what was like one of your favorite days?
favorite day.
You just make up something.
Wait, I got it, I got it. Where's my Google Doc? One second. Sorry. It's in here somewhere. Okay. Um, so sorry, she asked what's her like favorite thing
I
to
would say
do.
what she was like. What was like her favorite like thing, her favorite day or whatever? Just talking about, just asking her about her homeworld, like something her favorite thing to do.
Okay, thank you. Well, I think I really enjoyed helping like doing engineering projects with my mom. Um, she actually helped me make modifications to my pad, which is um my phone. We call them pads. Um, so that I could use Earth social Earth social media, and that's how I found the Omni Rangers.
So what do you? What's like your favorite Earth social media?
Hmm, I think Twitter.
Yeah, no, Twitter for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, just a little bit concerned about the guys.
Yeah, I definitely not gonna lie and say I haven't been trying not to freak out about um Aubrey and Nolan everyone. How are you holding up? Have you been able to contact Noel at all?
Um, no, I've been trying this. Wait, why you just pick out no for?
Yanni would stop, so she's gonna. You can't see through the helmet, but she's like looking at you like, "Come on, really?" It's like yours. That's like your other half. You guys have literally been through everything together. Why would you not think it's no? I'm serious. You guys are like soulmates.
I I don't think he sees me that way, and besides, I'm not the best one with relationships. When Ben and I don't even know if me and Natalie are even together now. I haven't spoken to her in months, not since us revealing our identities.
So you do like Noel.
I just look at Soleil like if she could see my eyes, I just be giving her a look.
Well, I
I
understand that, but no relationship is perfect. You know that. I mean, of course, you definitely need to see where things stand with Natalie. But have you ever even talked to him about how you felt or may have felt? Because if anybody
no,
on the ship or in the freaking universe, I feel like sees you, it would be no.
we never talked about it, and like we've always been around each other since we were kids, and he looked out for me through everything. So, and like, I think that the girls would know it's like Raven has a habit of like fiddling with her hands when she's nervous. Like, if he doesn't, I don't want to ruin this friendship. That's
Yanni
why
would
I
go
would.
in and hug her as she's like saying that. Sorry. I can just tell you're getting a little nervous. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like I just don't want to hurt anybody else. My first boyfriend before moving to Fanny City, I hurt him and then left without no contact. I don't want to hurt anybody else, but my feelings are strong for him.
As you say that, Raven, you three will walk into a hexagonal chamber with filled with like thick air and dust that you could tell is just old as hell, right? And a slight scent of ozone. And as the lights are flickering on like these glass walls, a reflection appears through the glass you're looking at. And it has this thing on it. I'm letting you know now, y'all have just walked into a riddle.
Oh,
Oh God.
fuck our
There's a
lives.
door, as there's a door that's locked. And as you're looking at the riddle reads, speak what you see, yet speak what is not. I follow you, you cannot lead. Break me and I vanish. Name me and I'm gone. And as the door you walked into shuts and clicks, you must now answer this riddle.
Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, I even put it in the chat on the side for you. Hold on.
Oh,
Thank you.
perfect.
Thank you.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
even better.
I got you, Ganger.
You know I suck at riddles.
That's why I put it. So,
Wow.
That's why I
it
put it.
says,
Speak.
speak what you see, yet
Oh
speak
my
what
god.
is not. Speak what you see, yet speak what is not. I follow you, yet cannot lead. Break me, and I vanish. Name me, and I'm gone. Now, you
I mean,
can roll for hints, but there is also consequences for getting an answer wrong.
Oh my god.
can we just deliberate real quick? Can
Huh?
we deliberate real quick?
Yeah, you can do what you want. You can
Like
also
out of
roll for
character?
hints. What's up?
No, I'm saying we're talking out of character. What do you guys think it is?
Um.
Nah, yeah. If you're gonna deliberate, you gotta be in character.
Okay.
I just asked you. You say it could be out of character. I
I
didn't
thought
ask you
I
that
thought she
question.
would deliberate like in character. I didn't know it was out of
I just
character.
literally said out of character.
Nah, you gotta deliberate in character.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, we could still talk in character. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, go
Speak
ahead.
what you
Talk in character.
see, yet what
Speak.
is not.
Follow you yet cannot lead. Break me and I vanish. Name me and I'm gone.
Hmm.
Once again, I'll say you can roll for hints.
Yeah, can I roll for
Yeah, I'm gonna
hints?
need to do that.
Yeah,
I suck at
yeah. Roll.
riddles. Ah,
I'll say let's roll one at a time though. Roll one at
Yeah.
a time though. So Sule, you'll go first.
that's cocked. Oh boy, that's a 9.
A 9. One of the mirror cracks slightly, but there's no sound when it cracks.
Cracks, but there's no sound.
I'm gonna say it again. One of the mirror cracks slightly, but there's no sound when it cracks. Raven, I think so. You want to roll, so you can go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Just let if y'all get between a 17 and a 20, it's a really huge hit.
Oh.
I didn't.
What did
I
you
got a
get?
9 too.
Oh my god.
Huh?
I got a
You got a
9
what?
too. A 9.
So the same thing. So
Yep.
I'll say another piece of glass will crack slightly, but no sound is made.
That is
Yanni,
weird.
do you want to roll and see what you get?
How many answers did we get?
I'll say y'all have two more hints you can get.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I didn't. Who answered for the first one? I didn't hear that.
So Ember and Raven both rolled 9s. So 2 pieces of glass cracked slightly, but no sound was made. No one answered the question yet, so
Okay. So what? So they didn't get any hints.
that was the hint. The glass cracked
Oh.
slightly without the sound being made.
Okay.
You can roll for a hint. You can try to answer.
Sure. I'll roll for a hint just for the fucks of it. 15.
15. You can
I'll
hear
put
a
the.
whisper. You don't know where this whisper is coming from, but you can hear a whisper, and the whisper says, even the loudest cannot hear it.
Even the loudest cannot
Okay.
hear.
So there's 2 different answers. I think it is.
You can give an answer if you want. You still have one more hint, or the whole group has one more hint left they can roll for.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with the first answer. If you guys don't have an answer, if you guys don't, if you guys have an answer.
I don't have an answer at all. I'm stumped.
I was thinking reflection?
No, don't answer.
No, this is can't we
I'm talking to no. I'm talking to no.
She's
Oh.
gonna
No, don't
know.
answer.
She's typing.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, huh?
I think I do have it though. I think I do have
You
it.
can't answer no because it's not our riddle.
Of
Yeah, we got no
course.
clue. But all right, I'm ready for an official first answer from y'all.
I think
So I heard you were trying to say Ember, and that was one of mine as well.
yeah. That's
That
like
was one of mine as well, for like from the get go.
yeah.
So, but I also thought it could be something else.
We
So
can deliberate in character, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So what was it? What was your other guess?
my other one, my guess, other than that, would be silence.
Hmm.
Oh. That could work too. How many tries do we get for the answer? Like, is it just a one
We
and
have
done?
two. We have two
I will
choices.
say this. I'll say this. After 3 wrong answers, you will be in a battle.
Okay. Kind of want a bottle. Okay. Um.
I'm like, oh,
Can I roll for the last hint?
You sure can. I'll say once again, if you roll between 17 and 20, you get a really good hint.
I got a 17.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
good. Okay.
As you're still thinking, Sule, your reflection pops back up. And as it stands there, it puts one finger over her mouth and says, before fading away.
Okay. That makes me think it's silent. Like you said, Tokyo. Is it this
Yeah.
shit?
So, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, I guess. Go ahead and answer.
All right, if you want to answer, say it out loud.
Oh.
Sule,
No, I think
You
you
have
should do it because you're
you
the one
have
who came
no
up
more
with
hints.
it.
Yanni would say, "Is it silence?"
As you say, or just say silence. Just say silence,
Silent,
because it's the only way.
silent,
Good. As you say
silent,
that,
silent.
the air in the room is breathable again. As the locked door in front of you now opens, and the glass
Yay!
around you falls to the ground. The answer was silence. And as y'all
Yay!
make your way to the door, you can see a recorder sitting on the ground. If anybody would like to play it.
What if I
Um,
hold on?
I'll play it. Oh, you got one?
I have a
Oh,
flute, not the same, but
oh,
Not the musical recorder. Oh,
let's go,
oh, not the
Amber.
musical
No,
I thought you
recorder.
meant the music.
not the musical recorder.
That's what I thought you meant.
I got really excited.
I was just can we change it so she can play it anyway?
Oh,
Like a recording
oh,
device.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay, I wasn't
She
sure.
brought the recorder. I love that. I love that she had the recorder ready. Oh my
Okay.
god, thank you, Amber. Can you play it at the end?
Yes.
Sure, sure. I don't know if my mic will pick it up, but I can try.
All right. So as you play the recorder, it goes. If anyone can hear this, you're too close. We try to warn them, but the encryption, the voices, they lied. Said they'd help us reach her. Said they were her. I'm sorry, him. I don't know why I said her. It's him. As the recorder keeps playing, you can hear static start to burst. One of us made it to the communication room, so I think I don't know anymore. The mirrors don't show me; they show it. It's always watching, waiting for us to say the wrong word. And as you hear in the recorder, you hear in the background it says, as the person continues, "Don't trust the reflections. Don't speak in threes. And if you hear your own
Threes.
voice behind you, run." And the last thing it says is, "It's already behind you," as the playback stops.
Yeah, didn't make it more less creepy, did it? Okay.
Nope.
So at least we know something's up. The reflection. What did it mean? Don't speak in threes.
I don't know.
And if we hear a voice run,
If we hear our own voice run.
Don't speak in threes.
this is giving horror movie, and I hate it.
Ugh. We need to try to find the rest of the boys.
Yeah.
As y'all are I'll say y'all are still walking. Y'all walking when y'all talk. And there's 3 doors. Actually, no, you already saw that. As y'all are walking, as you're walking, the air around you 3 starts to hum. As the path in front of you starts to shapeshift. And the glass starts to rise again. And there's another riddle.
Oh,
But
fuck.
Oh God.
as the riddle is forming, you hear a loud. As we cut over to the Hollow Drift group, Noel and Weston, as they're about to fight off against the infested. Noel and me, Weston, roll for initiative. Oh,
And rolls have been pretty good
and
today.
I'll roll for the infested 17, 15, and 11. All right. No, I will say this. So in the game, the infested we saw, the little like four-legged infested ones, are pretty weak in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they're pretty weak here. If you can get a roll of 17 and higher, you will one shot kill the infested you attack.
Okay.
With that being said, no, I'll let you go first. So it'll be no first, Weston second, then infested 1, 2, 3 to follow. So with that being
Okay.
said, I don't have music, so y'all gotta think of it yourself. Uh, actually, I do, but it doesn't fit the fighting aesthetic. I guess we can still play it. Nah, F that. Make it fit. We'll make it fit the fighting aesthetic. It won't, but we'll make
Is
it.
it Savage by Megan Thee Stallion? Because that's a good fight song.
It's
No,
hilarious. This whole time I just had music in the back of my stream in case I could I could just upload it to the YouTube channel later. But I forgot how to make it play through the player.
Just there's been no music for Magic.
how do I get some song to play to the player?
Oh, you just do slash
Does he?
play and then
Oh, so I play and then the link.
the link. Yeah.
Yep.
I think it has to be YouTube.
Yeah, I'll let you link.
Yeah, it's on the YouTube.
I don't know if this is gonna fit the fighting aesthetic, but it's gonna have to do what it do.
Go for it.
Have to redo the bot. Oh my god, it's gonna be so loud.
I'm sorry. That's it.
No, it's okay. It's not that bad. Oh my god, it didn't mess it up. Wait.
Let's go. Let's go.
Huh? It didn't mess
Ember,
it up?
you don't mess the thing up, Ember. This way.
What?
Ember, you got this. That's why. Because they know
Got
not
that.
to fuck
Thank
with
you.
you.
But
I don't know why it didn't
That
mess
is
up, but I'll take it.
Because you're a genius.
Thank you.
as this fight begins, no, you're attacking. Who do you attack? Infested 1, 2, or 3. Let me write the thing down.
I'm gonna go for an attack on infested 2.
Bet. Give me a second.
I know we usually do +5. So what do you want the modifiers to be here?
Yeah, +5.
Okay.
And I rolled. Oh my
That
gosh, no, that's
is
3 nat 20s today.
look, man. So,
And
hold on,
infested 2.
I have to for
And
this.
infested 2 only got a dirty 20. So no, you're a one-shot killing this infested.
Okay, so I just hit him with a like I charge up in lightning with my weapons, and I just do like a quick area of effect flurry around him as a single target. I have a gift for it.
Nice. I rocket that. And infested 2 is already out of here. It is Weston's turn, and Weston's going to go for an attack on infested 3. Oh shit. Uh-uh. Let's see what an infested rolls. Blessing's gonna use inspiration. Damn, so Blessing's gonna get hurt really bad. Actually, yeah. So Weston is going to get hit with a shot of infection spit. It's gonna be a 1d20 plus 1d20, no, 1d12. If it's a 12 or full 12, Weston can get hit for double damage. Okay, so Weston will take 4 points of damage from that. As we turn into Infested 1, Infested 1 will also attack Weston. So, for attack for an Infested, oh my god. Let's see the Weston rolls. Of course, a dirty 20.
Damn, he got his get back.
Infested 1 will hit Weston with something called Void Spasm. It will charge and attack Weston, forcing characters to make a save roll. But of course, because of that 20, there is no save roll here. But when he attacks, Weston will hear these words. Why did you come back? So let's roll. 1d12 plus 12 because it was a damn. Weston has taken 22 points of damage.
Damn.
As Infested 3 will attack you, Noel.
All right.
I will roll for the Infested. 15. Meets it,
15.
beats it. How do you take out Infested 3?
Was Infested 3 the one that countered Zaylen?
Infested 1. Yes, Infested 3. Was it? Yeah, Infested 3 counted.
Okay. Is Weston still in like an ailment right now?
He's slowly getting up, but he's already pretty hurt.
Okay. So Noel would kind of, I guess, since it's pretty even, he would just kind of like, I guess, clash with the corrupted and kind of use his lightning to augment his strength, kind of lift the thing up over his head and kind of like suplex it into the ground.
And as you do that, that infested splatters everywhere. And that infested is dead. No, you are back up. Infested one's the only one left.
Nice, very nice.
I'll roll.
Remember to like loop the music around y'all.
Bet.
Forgot about it.
Okay, well, 21.
Oh, let me roll for the infested. 12. How do you take out infested 1? No, with a 3-piece.
So Noel would run up to the infested and he would take out both. He would take out his gun, and he would take out the gun of Shane's brother, and just kind of go for like he would like I have a gift for it, but he would like finish the corrupted off with like a rain of bullets from both guns.
And as the rain of bullets hit this infested. Oh, we can pause it. We can pause it. We can pause it. We can pause it.
Oh, we can pause it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Okay, there we go.
there we go.
As the rain of bullets hit this infested, and the infested is now out for the count. Weston gets back up and goes, "Oh, so I did not see them coming. Good job, buddy, good, lucky brother, pal."
Yeah,
Ooh,
no problem.
okay, let's continue. And as you
No,
start to walk past,
stop. You got hit by something. You got hit by something weird. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It hurt.
Are
It
you
burned a
sure?
little bit. Yeah, it
Are you
burned.
sure?
It burned. Yeah, it burned like a little bit. You know, like when you like accidentally touch like the hot stove a little bit.
Yeah.
It burned like that. But I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. Ain't nothing too crazy.
Okay. Look, you start feeling any kind of weirdness, you say something immediately, all right?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, lead the
But
way.
Weston goes, "What's that? What's on the ground?" As y'all look, there's a recorder within all the goop and stuff. As
Uh,
you want to play it?
I
As
guess Noel would like pick it up because he doesn't want Weston to risk it. And he would like the goop, he would like just send a light current of electricity to kind of like fry the goop off
Mhm.
and hit the hit play on the recorder or hit what he believes is the play button.
as you hit play, you'll hear these voices. "I know what I saw in the reflections. Felt it watching me. They lied to you. The lotus makes your truth. You were meant for more than bowing to her illusions." Thing was off. "She saved me."
She shaped you, made you into a tool. But I see you. I see what you could become. Shed the light. Join the shadow.
"I don't want to forget who I am."
You won't. You'll become what you are always meant to be.
As the recording ends, Wilson
No,
goes,
go ahead.
"I'm sorry, go ahead.
But he would like look at the recording device and look at Weston. You have any use for this?
No, but I feel like whatever was said was going to help us figure some more stuff out in a little bit. So,
I guess we can hold on to it for now. And Noel would just kind of put it away.
all right, let's keep going." And as you walk into the hallway, or as y'all continue your travels in the hallways, you pass a couple more hallways, a couple more rooms. Nothing really is in there. Some glass. Your reflection kind of scares you here and there, but nothing too major. But then you start walking in a wall hallway, and you can definitely tell things are going way too fast in here. The particles in the air are moving light speed, and it just feels like y'all are slowing down.
But just for a
And
moment,
as
Noah would try to like enter bullet time to like get like a relative sense of how fast things are getting faster.
when you enter bullet time, everything goes at a regular speed.
Hmm.
And as you leave bullet time, everything starts to pick up the speed again.
Okay, that's strange. Everything
And
around us
as
here is naturally at, well, at least the speed of sound, but getting
and as you
faster.
say that, glass starts to rise out of thin air as a reflection of a riddle is shown on the glass. The reflection says, I'm always with you, but not always kind. I push you forward or leave you behind. What am I? However, right before any words is said, shadows start to swirl around Weston. As Weston says, no! The shadows cover his mouth, stopping him from speaking. No, you'll be on your own for this riddle. But before you answer, we cut back to the Reflection Crypt group. As y'all are walking down the hallway and y'all seen the glass start to arise, y'all heard the whisper. As the riddle formed, your riddle will say this.
God.
I echo your past. I shape who you will be. You can't outrun me. So what am I? And before anybody could say a word, a swirl of water forms around Raven. As once it hits Raven's mouth, Raven is also now silent. It can't say a word.
Huh?
Not only that, Yanni,
Oh no.
snow starts to swirl around you, silencing you as well.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Thule, you'll be
god.
alone for this riddle. Now, here are some rules. You ready? Because now we're about to go into a big back and forth scene between Noel and Sule. You
Okay.
each have 15 tries to get this answer correct.
Okay.
You each can roll for hints, up to 3 hints at a time. However, as y'all are looking at these riddles, 15 steps in front of you are your own reflections. Every time you get an answer wrong, your reflection will step one step closer to you. After 15 tries, you'll be in battle conflict with your reflection. Are you ready?
Okay.
We'll start with Noel. Noel, I'll read your riddle again. I am always with you, but not always kind. I push you forward or leave you behind. What am I?
It's kind, always with me.
And I'll say I'll give you 4 hints. And then I'll give y'all 4 hints instead of 3.
In front of you, but you leave me behind. Noah would kind of start walking around, like just really paying attention to just the world around him as he thinks about what was said, like the riddle. And he would like notice how like the lights and his shadow is around. And the first thing he would say is, "My shadow?"
As you say that, your reflection steps one step closer to you. And we will cut over to Sule. Sule, I'll read your riddle again. Yours says, I echo your past. I shape who you will be. You can't outrun me. So what am I? Remember, you can roll for a hint.
Can I? I'm gonna roll for a hint.
Good. I would say all you need is at least 10 to get the hint.
Not 20.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, dice.
There's a whisper in the glass as it says, I'm in your mind, not in the room.
Derek says 5 hints.
5 hands, Derek. I got you. Roll up to the 5. Up to the 5. Up to the
Thank you,
5.
Derek.
Want me to say your clue again? Or your first hint again?
It was in my mind, not in the room, right?
Yep.
Can I roll for another hint?
You can.
Um, do I use my inspiration? I'm using my inspiration.
Gotcha.
Because I got an at one, so.
Mm.
Oh my god, that's a 2. I hate it here.
You won't get your second hint. Remember, you have 15 tries to get the answer correct, so you can really waste a couple tries here.
Yeah. Okay. My first guess? Fear?
You said fear?
Yeah, fear.
Your reflection will step 1 foot closer to you, as that was not the answer. As we cut back to Noel, would you like to roll for a hint here, Noel?
Yes. Roll
All right,
for the
roll.
A.
You need at least a 10.
10 for a hint. This is a flat 20, I assume.
Yep.
11.
Ooh, 11. You will hear whispers as well as you say, as the hint will say, or the whisper will say, you can't see me, but you watch me pass. You need me to say it again?
The future?
I will say no, no, but kind of you're on the right train track. But no, as your reflection steps 1 foot closer and is now 13 steps away from you as we cut back to Sule. Want to try again, Sule?
Mm, Can I try and roll for another hint?
Yeah. You'll be rolling for your second hint.
14.
14. Another whisper enters your ear as it says, "Some moments fade, but I never really leave."
Some moments fade, but I... Uh, I'm gonna try for my... Can I try for my third hint?
Yep.
Fuck this dice. Using another inspiration. Okay, that's 12.
Your third hint, your third whisper, as you hear it, it says, "Thanks, Sule. You carry me like invisible luggage."
Carry me like invisible luggage.
This time I'll need an answer before you can roll for a hint.
Yeah. Echo past shape you'll be, can't unround in mind, not some moments fade, I never really leave. Like invisible luggage. Memories?
As you say that, Yanni and Raven are released from their trap
Yeah!
as the glass shatters.
Fuck yeah.
And as you go back to them, the floor under y'all turns to glass and breaks.
Oh!
As all three of y'all free fall to the ground. As we cut over back to Noel. Noel, would you like to roll for another hint?
Um, yeah.
Good job, Sule.
Thank you.
Inspiration.
Yay!
19.
Thank you.
No. As you're sitting here thinking, a shadow figure appears in the glass. And all you hear it say is, tick, tock, tick, tock, as it disappears.
Noah would say, damn it, I'm running out of. And he would like kind of snicker and he would take 12 steps forward. Time.
Your reflection looks at you and says, I'll see you soon. As the glass shatters around you, and Weston is released from his trap, giving a big sigh of fresh air as you run towards him. The ground turns into full glass and shatters as both you and Weston fall to the ground. Inspirational. That shit was tough. That shit was hard for real.
Oh.
As both groups fall to the ground, lights will turn on. As both groups are trapped into a brawl. But as y'all look, y'all will see the other group. As Weston goes,
Oh my God, it's you guys.
it's them.
Oh my
And
god.
as y'all run to each other, y'all realize y'all are separated by a glass wall. Reflection Crypt group, as you look around, you realize something. You are in the communications room
We have our ship.
of the place you're at, the
Okay,
communication room.
just wanna make sure.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was like a vision, like an illusionary thing.
Mm-hmm. Let
Okay.
me see if I can get a good photo here.
And Yanni's like tapping on a glass, like kind of. Are you guys okay?
Weston goes, yeah, I think we're fine. But no Weston. I mean, yeah, Nolan Weston. As y'all are in this room, you'll see a body on the ground. And this body will have this on its uniform.
Oh, it's this insignia.
And as you look at this body, you will realize. Oh, excuse me. This was the missing Tenno the Lotus told you about. As next to his body, and words written in blood will say, I hope you're not alone. And as you read that, it's time for the final puzzle.
Puzzles. Ah, dang it.
Nah, I gotta read this out to y'all because I have to write this out to make sure I'm not confused. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
One group is going to solve a puzzle, a riddle, while the other group may have to fight a strong infested. But I'll get that in a second. Right now, I need y'all to make a decision. Which group does the puzzle or does the riddle, and which group fights the infested?
Are you asking this to us as the players, or like do we hear this communicated
Ask
to
the
us as
players.
the
Ask the
oh,
players. Ask the players
Okay.
right now. Who does the riddle and who fights the infested?
Um,
I don't know, man.
it's kind of more of
No,
who
no.
thinks that we could do the riddle. Because I mean, technically, we have the numbers to fight,
Mhm.
Y'all are separated though.
but we are separated. Oh, wait, we're all separated in individual things. I'm talking about
No.
the.
So Sully, Raven, and Yanni are in
Yeah,
one
that's what I'm
room.
talking about. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. We
So
technically have more people,
I
but
will say this infested is pretty strong. How I made it is pretty strong. So
just
I would
basically,
think that
who wants to solve the riddle? I'm down for whatever.
I'm just saying. No, do you want to do the riddle or fight the infested?
Yeah, just ask. Let's just go around.
Uh, no. In role play, Noel still wouldn't be so confident about that damage that Weston took. To put him back into a battle would feel irresponsible.
So you going with the riddle?
Yeah.
All right.
As much as it pains him to put, you know.
All right.
Raven.
Here it goes. As Noel and Weston, the door to your room is shut and locked. Glass rises. As one big piece of glass is in the center of the room, it reads, and I'll put it in the chat beside y'all. It reads this: silence, time, memory. 3 truths unlock the paths behind. Now, together, name what ties them. I'm sorry. Let me read that again. I messed up the spelling. Silence, time, and memory. 3 truths unlock the path behind. Now together, name what ties them. What is always near, reflects, echoes, and moves in fear. As Noel and Weston are solving this riddle, Raven, Yanni, and Sule. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my damn.
Shouldn't
Let
start
me
off
find the
by
picture.
saying it like that. Just
Let me
saying.
Right.
find the picture.
I feel like you shouldn't.
Let me find. Yeah.
You sound
He's
a
a
little bit too
little bit
damn
too
excited.
Yeah, he's a little too excited for this.
This isn't actually an accurate picture, which is crazy because it comes from Warframe, but it's not the picture I wanted, but it's close enough.
That's fair.
You see this in your doorway.
Ooh.
Ew.
Gross.
Now,
I can imagine.
as y'all get ready to fight it, can each of y'all roll me a d20, flat d20?
You want me to roll a d20? Then, of course, I will.
Oh my God. My roll today.
Arg, me got myself a 16.
I got a 6. Right, yeah. Sweet.
6. Yanni, you look to your right. On the wall, you see a button. If you press this button, you can potentially block off this infested. However, something else will happen if you press the button. You now have a choice. You can either press this button or go face to face with this infested.
Interesting.
While you think of that, I'm going to use the restroom.
Okay, cool. You go ahead and do that. So, do we want to fight this thing or not? Just let me know if y'all want to fight this thing.
I am good either way.
Same. I just wondering what that button gonna do.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If y'all rather fight,
He's messy, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. If y'all don't want to risk the button, then we can just fight this monster. But the button is right there. So,
Right. And when my rolls today, I'm getting my ass kicked.
I mean, listen, we don't know. We could be getting our ass kicked worse. We don't know. It's a mystery button. It'll stop this monster, but it might give us a horde of something else. Who knows?
Or it might could affect Nola Weston. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's the
That's
other
what
thing.
I was thinking. Like, what if it,
It opens a monster on their side.
But that thing ugly as hell. Damn.
Oh yeah, gross. It was terrible. And listen, I'm not species or anything, but like,
Right.
all right. So, yay or nay to button? Because I'm chaotic. I'll just hit the button, but that's
Same.
not what Yanni was to do necessarily.
I don't want to see what the button does.
Same. So yay for chaos.
Yay for chaos.
Now, coincidentally, if this does mess you up, Leon, so sorry ahead
Has
of
a
time.
decision been made?
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What is the decision?
We're gonna go for what button do?
All right, you're going for the button. This now I'll say this is a new kind of thing I want to try out for my campaign, but I want to try it out here to see if it works. Yanni, that button is a time sensitive button.
Okay.
I will start a timer.
Okay.
At any point, you can stop this timer. You need to stop it before it hits 20 or past 20. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to stop this timer before it passes 20 seconds.
Okay.
The closer you get to 20 seconds, the stronger that button you press will be. All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No, I gotta
Alright.
get my anxiety in order. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if this fucks you up. No. Okay, go
I'm so
ahead.
sorry.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, all right. Are you
You said
ready?
you gotta stop it. Wait, did you start it already?
Not yet.
Okay. I was like, wait, I don't know how long when did you start it? Okay. I'm ready when you're ready. Just tell me when you started for my own anxiety.
The timer starts now.
So I have to stop it before it gets to 20 seconds.
Yep.
Uh that's all I have to do is just say stop.
Yep.
Okay. Stop.
The
I put mine at 10 seconds. So
you cheated.
I didn't cheat. You didn't say I couldn't do that.
You obviously can't. So now the button don't work because you want to cheat.
How did I cheat? You didn't say I can't do that. You
You
just said
didn't
it
say
has
it
started
though.
for 10
You
seconds.
didn't say
So
Obviously,
I set my own
it,
timer for my 10
no.
seconds.
Nope, you cheated. So y'all gotta fight the infested. Now you want to cheat.
You didn't say it wasn't in the
Go
rules.
ahead and roll.
Wow.
Do you want to?
You
Nope.
didn't
Go ahead
you
and roll.
didn't say that wasn't a thing. You
It's
literally didn't say we
obviously
couldn't do it. No, it's
implied
not
not to use
No,
obvious.
it's
your own
not. 'Cause
timer. So
It's
you
literally
cheated.
not obvious at all.
Nope. You cheated. Go
I
ahead and
think
roll
you
for
still want me to
initiative.
get it
just
correct.
run your just run it back and run the timer the way you
Yeah,
originally
dude, it's
intended to.
fine.
just went back.
Bet.
You want
Yanni, your rolls are net -1 from now since you want to cheat.
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah, I like consequences.
Wow.
I don't care. It's fine. Whatever. You just didn't say it, but it's whatever. I'll take the -1. I don't care.
Ready, set, go.
Hey, just so you know, I didn't start a timer.
So why did your thing just go off?
I'm talking about right now.
Mhm.
You can stop it now.
When you hit the button, the door does close. However, for Yanni, Tule, and Raven, the air ever so slightly starts to thin out. As no, you have how many seconds you were at? 14. You have 14 tries to get this riddle correct before their air completely runs out.
oh, great.
You got it
I'll
in less.
read,
You got it in less last time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read it again. I'm gonna also say you only have 2 hints you can roll for.
That's it.
I will read the riddle again. Silence, time, memory. 3 truths unlocked the path behind. Now together, name what ties them. What is always near, reflects, echoes, and moves in fear. And I'll even say this. As you read that, smaller pieces of glass floats up, showing just random words.
Random words. Do I have to roll to see these random? Are the random words the hints?
We'll only
Um,
find out.
yeah,
You only have 2 hints you can roll for, so
well, might as well get them now. That is a nat 20. I should have fought the thing. I should have fucking fought the thing.
your first hint. The words, most of these words of these small pieces of glass falls and shatters, leaving 3 words left. Them, myself, no one. Would you like to roll for the second hint? Once you get this second hint, you should know the answer.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and roll for it because I have 2 answers in mind that I'm pretty sure are wrong. The first hint that I got kind of told me that my first answer was wrong.
Mhm.
11.
Nice. More glass forms all around you, know, as there are multiple reflections of you. As some point at itself, others point at you. Should I remind you of your first hint?
Yeah.
Your first hint, as the small pieces of glass drops, it left 3 words up, which are 3 options you can choose from, actually. Hint, hint, hint. Them, myself, no one.
Okay. See, I was originally thinking that, but I thought that those 3 words were just a bit of a clue. The first answer I would try to give is no one.
As you say that, the air in the other room thins even more.
Moves in fear.
Okay. Ember, so the first hint was the small glasses fell to the ground, which left three options to choose from. It was them, myself, and no one.
Okay.
And then the second hint, glass formed again, but in the glass were multiple reflections of Noel, some pointing at itself and some pointing at Noel.
So I'm porting at. Wait. Can you say that last one again?
Okay, so yeah, so some reflections were pointing at itself,
Oh, itself.
and then some reflections were pointing at Noel.
Okay, thank you.
You know what kind of thing? He would like just chuckle. It can't be. I'm not. Myself?
As you say that, the air in the other room starts to thicken again
Oh, yay!
as the glass shatters between the two groups.
While the glass is falling, No would like kind of have this reserved thought. I'm not afraid. I'm
As
not
you
afraid.
mm, as you answering this riddle also repaired the communications. As through your morphers, a hologram pops up. Or I'm sorry, y'all come together first? Yeah.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right. So as the two sides come together again, what is being said? I just went through a whole bunch of riddles, any challenges and stuff.
I think
Oh,
I'm
guys,
supposed to
good
be
to
turning
see you.
3.
Glad to see you guys are okay. No, you freaking did it.
Yeah, sorry about the and thinning. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. It just feels good to have an extra breath, so it's fine.
Yeah.
As y'all say that, Lotus, a hologram of Lotus pops up on your morphers, on one of your morphers, and goes, Rangers, good work. The communications are back online. And thank you for finding what remains of the missing Tenno. However, I didn't want to believe this, but you deserve the truth. As recording starts playing, it goes, I don't want to go back. I don't want to feel it anymore. The voices, they won't stop. They echo in everything. My thoughts, my bones. Even when I try to sleep, they're there.
You've been strong for so long. But truth doesn't mean silence. Let me carry it. Let me take your pain, your fear, your guilt, yourself, all of it.
I tried. I listened to her. Lotus said I can control it. That I was more than this.
And where is she now? Gone. But I stayed. I watched. I waited. I understand you. I see what they never did. I see the cracks forming. I see the truth bleeding out of you.
I didn't want this. I never wanted to be this.
You were never meant to be anything else. This is who you are. Where you were forced, I'm sorry, where you were forged to become. You are not broken. You are clarity in the static. Let go. and I'll make it all quiet.
I just wanted to stop.
Let it.
And as that recording ends, you hear Lotus go, Bro, bro, I tried. I tried to find him. Day and night searching for him. And as you hear Orders come back, Orders goes, Snap out of it, Lotus. The Bismol of an entity is the one to blame. He manipulated Rel, not you. And as Lotus kind of snaps out of it, she goes, You're right, Orders. Rangers, time to stop the man in the walls. But before Lotus could finish that sentence, everything around you turns into glass and shatters yet again as all of you fall onto the floor one more time. As you fall, you see broken and unbroken glass, some floating, some sitting. And in the glass in front of you, you see the reflection of this right here.
B.
You will know this to be the man in the walls. As he looks upon you, he says,
Well, it looks like the Lotus has found new toys to use. It's a shame she allowed you to venture to the end, but I would like some fun too. So let's play a game. A game of survival and wagers.
and as he says that, your reflections will appear once again in front of you. But as they kind of start to distort, they change from your reflections to these. I'm sorry, let me go one by one. They change into different reflections. First, Sule, your reflection turns into this creature named Zephyr.
Oh.
Yanni, your reflection turns into this creature named Frost. And I'll explain. So, Sule, Zephyr has the power of wind.
Oh.
Yanni, of course, Frost has the power of snow. Raven, your reflection my God, I can't spell. Turns into oh geez, I cannot spell. I'm so sorry, y'all. To this. Ureli. Ureli has the power of water. If you see where I'm going with this, these also these are called warframes. But if you see where I'm going with this, the Warframe is matching your ranger abilities. For Weston's image turns into this Warframe. Sevagoth. Sevagoth has the power of shadow. And for Noel, your reflection once again turns into this Warframe. Bolt. The power of lightning and speed. As the man in the wall says again.
Best 3 of 5. If you win, you can walk out of here alive. The Lotus can have a Warframes back. And I'll even throw in this Warframe.
And when he points to the side, you will see this Warframe standing there with 5 chains locking them up. This Warframe name is Harrow. As Lotus says, that was Rail's Warframe. As the man in the wall will continue once again, he says,
But if I win, I don't want these 5 puppets. They're useless to me anyway now. They'll be dead before our dream tonight. I want the other 2, the ones that aren't here. I want the purple and yellow one. And you're in my domain, so you have no choice but to play.
and of course, the man in the wall, meaning if the man in the wall wins, he will take Xylus and Aubrey. So you're fighting to protect the other 2 rangers. So go ahead and roll me initiative because this is going to get a little weird.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So y'all here protect your mans.
Let me see. Uh, anti-
Oh, let me roll for me. So let's see. So it's going to go Yanni, Weston, no home. So Yanni, Weston, no. What is it? Raven Sule.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As battle is about to start, the man in the wall goes,
It'll be one fight at a time.
as he says that glass separates each ranger with their respective warframe,
Hmm.
which means to start off, we will have Yanni go against Frost.
Got some battle music incoming.
Huh?
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh.
'Cause I need to
I think it's paused.
play it.
and then
Then skip this one.
skip. Yeah.
All right,
There we go.
Boop.
Yanni, can you roll me initiative against Frost to see who attacks first?
You got it, dude. That's
at
a
15.
12 with them.
Frost
Yeah,
will
well,
attack first. Frost will attack first, and Frost will attack with Ice Wave. Ice Wave sends out a wave of ice spice that damage and slows enemies in a line. But in this case, just you. So go ahead and roll me defense.
okay. That's a
That's a
dirty.
19 to hit. Ooh, you said 13?
I said dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh, no, you did. All right,
What's
how
the
do
line
you
of
block this?
dude?
Okay, how do you block this?
As she as they come towards me, I assume they're like running at me. How are they coming at me?
It just throws his hands out and shoots it.
Oh, they're just shooting ice at me. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I would say that Yanni actually just blocks the ice by instead of just blocking it with the wall or whatever, she uses her own ice ability to kind of redirect it behind her and out of her way. Kind of like in a bending style motion where she just kind of shoots her own ice at it just to guide it away from her.
Good. And let me also say, in order to win the fight, you have to land 3 offensive hits.
Her. I've switched
So-
dice already, so
Good. Yanni, it's your turn. How would you like to attack Frost?
after that, Yanni would literally just start coming at it. She would only be using one of her swords right now, so she would just be running at it and jumping and then leaping off the ground and to bring down her sword on top of it.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Mm-hmm.
1d20 plus 5 to attack you.
That's another. Actually, it's a +4, but that's
Let's forget it. Plus 5, Yanni.
no. It was a dirty 20 either way. So
Oh,
it's a 20, either 20 or 21.
so 21. How do you hit? I'm sorry. No damn, because you didn't land a hit. So you land that hit. It is Frost's turn again. Frost is going to go for a freeze. Freeze launches an icy projectile that freezes or slows enemies.
Okay, Yanni's gonna try to hold her sword up to block the oncoming ice.
Okay. Frost
Oh my
only got a 9 there, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm rolling pretty high right now, but they got a 16 without the +5. So.
all right. As you push your sword out, and as the projectile hits the sword, I'll say it even bounce back at Frost. But Frost moves out the way so it doesn't hit him, but it breaks over glass behind him. It is your up to bat again, Yanni.
Yanni is just gonna come straight up with the Mortal Kombat style uppercut with ice covered her hand, her fist, just trying to straight up since she's like right there on close to him. Wow, the one time not.
Roll for that.
It's a 12.
Off out of 15. Ooh.
Yeah, he blocks it.
Frost will block that. I will say Frost kinds of puts up an ice shield around him. That when you hit, it kind of breaks apart, and that breakage kind of pushes you back. Frost is up to attack. Frost will once again try to do freeze on you.
All right, bet.
That is a 15. Oh, I'm sorry, 17.
It hits.
It hits.
Yeah.
As it hits you, Yanni, your next attack will be at a disadvantage because you're not slowed. And it is now 1-1 tied up. What is your next attack, Yanni?
Yanni would kind of jump back and kind of recalibrate herself. She would look over to see, like, I'm assuming at the same time they're just kind of looking. They are one-on-one fights, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So she's kind of like looking over at her friends and stuff, just trying to make sure they're all right. Like that there's nothing else going on before she runs back in for another attack. At this point, she would pull out her other sword as well.
All right. Go ahead and
You said
roll
at
me that.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay. Well, with disadvantage, that is a 15.
Oh my gosh, that's a nat 20 from Frost.
Nice.
This will turn.
Huh.
As Frost dodges you, Frost will also use an offensive move on you. He will use Ice Wave again. And for damage, I forgot plus 12. That'll actually be 18 points of damage.
Her.
Frost will now be up 2-1 against you.
That's not Saw vibes. Is it back on me or?
Yep, it's back
That was
on
a
you.
counter. I was like, that was a counter attack, so I didn't know if it counted.
No, it'll be back on you.
Okay. Yanni's kind of like holding her arm a little bit because that definitely took a lot, like, of abrasive hit, much of the brunt of the force. Before she just kind of like stares up and down. She's trying to get a good read on him. So she's gonna try to run up to him and then try to sneak. Not try to sneak, but she's gonna try to provoke him to swing at her before before coming behind him and landing in like a side kick on him.
All right. Control.
Wait, am I still rolling at disadvantage or no?
No, not this time.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Frost got a 9, so.
Well, this is the first one I've gotten today, but I got a nat 20, so 25.
Nice.
So yeah, Yanni is like running towards him. I say as she's running towards him before she like runs at him and to get him to try to swing at her. And as he swings down, she ducks under his arm, spinning behind him and hitting him with a side kick with her foot covered in ice.
Oh, nice. It is Frost up, and Frost will use Avalanche. Avalanche freezes all enemies in range and causes them to shatter, dealing high damage.
All right. Let's not get hit by that then. $21.
You say. Hey, how do you hit Frost for the final time and win your 1v1 against him?
As he's getting prepared to do that move, Yanni would take the chance and use that momentum she already has after the kick to kind of she backflips. She does like a double backflip and then bounces off one of the sides of the glass and launches towards him with both of her swords and brings him like down right across the side, like across his chest.
As you do that, you win your 1v1. And you see the Warfrost's wounds start to heal itself. However, Frost turns around and stares at the man in the wall. You will also see that Harrow, the Warframe that was chained up, one of the 5 chains are now broken.
Yanni would look over at Frost and go, I know this isn't in your control.
Frost can't listen to you, by the way.
I know. She doesn't know that, though. She doesn't know that.
She doesn't, but
So she's like, I know this isn't under your control.
That's great. From there, we head to Weston. Me. I have to go against Sevagoth. Let's see who goes first. This rolls for Weston. Shoot. This rolls for Sevagoth. Hey, I go first. Weston is going to go for a shadow dash towards Sevagoth. So 1d20 plus 5. I'm gonna do my part quick. I got a 19. 15. Weston wins that first match. Quick shadow dash, bow bow. His Sevagoth is 1 Weston. Shadow Goth will go for a reap. He will send out his shadows to inflict damage over time. So 1d, oh my god. R1d20 plus 5 for Sevagoth. 11. Well, Weston barely blocks. I would say as the shadow comes towards Weston, Weston's using a quick teleportation to maneuver himself around the enclosed space so the shadows can get him. Weston will pull out his kunais and kind of launch them at Sevagoth. So a long distance attack. This rolls for Weston. 8. Ooh. Weston will take that one. As he throws, I would say as Weston throws, some of them miss Sevagoth as he's able to move, but that last kunai just gets him in his chest. Weston is up 2-0. Sevagoth will go for Exalted Shadow when the death, as behind Sevagoth is a death well. And because that is full, Sevagoth can unleash his shadow form as a separate entity with a powerful attack. That'll be 1d20 plus 5 for Sevagoth. 10. God. Sorry, I'm just trying to go fast. I'm Weston. 18. Weston is able to form. Weston, as Sevagoth created his shadow form of himself, Weston also created a shadow form to take the blow. Weston's final attack, it'll go Shadow Rain. Weston will kind of put his hands out and create a rain of shadow that'll do damage to the Sevagoth. Right? So for Weston, that'll be an 8, 12. Ooh, and a dirty 20. So Sevagoth blocks Weston's attack with the shield of shadow above him, kind of blocking all the rain. Sevagoth will go for plant Seeds of Deaths in fallen enemies, aka this time it'll be his shadows. And if they, I'm sorry, not so, F that. Let's go for Gloom. So Sevagoth will throw something at Weston that will do damage, but also take Weston's life from him. So if it hits, it'll be back down to 1-0. I'm sorry, it'll be actually 1-1. I'll tie up. So Sevagoth, first for his attack, 13. For Weston, it'll be. I'm using inspiration because I don't feel like doing me all day. I use my inspiration. Okay, no. So it's 1-1. 1-1. Weston is gonna go for the same rain attack again. Weston. Oh my gosh. Okay. Weston barely beats Sevagoth. The rain attack does work. It's 2-1 Sevagoth. Sevagoth will go for Exalted Shadow again. Sevagoth roll Ooh, a 22. Meets it, beats it. Weston dodges the exalted shadow, but instead he will take the sword from the shadow and hit Sevagoth with it, making it 3-1. Weston wins. As when Weston gets back, the wounds on Sevagoth goes away as it turns around and faces the man in the wall, and another chain off Harrow is destroyed. All right, who's up next? No. If you win here, you ready?
Yep.
Go on here, roll initiative to see who goes first. I'll roll for Bolt. Bolt got a 17. Ooh. So Bolt will go first. Bolt is going to go for shock. It launches a shocking projectile that stuns and damages enemies in a chain. So I'll roll. That's a 19 from Bolt.
It's a 21 from
And a
Null.
21. How you dodge it? Matter of fact, how you dodge and hit? Because any roll 20 or above is a hit.
So Null, so as the lightning is shot towards him, Null would just like very quickly, like thinking about, like he would think back to when Sule and Raven were captured in the black hole, and he would just temporarily draw his sword and catch the lightning in the sword, and just like in a quick flash, shoot it back at him.
As you shoot it back at him, it hits. As Bolt stumbles to it and gets back up, it is 1-0. No, it'll be Bolt's turn to attack again. He's going to go for speed. He's going to boost his movement and try to hit you with a nice little slash with his sword. I'm sorry, I messed it up.
Damn, I gotta say,
And Bolt has a 9. As Bolt hits you, wow, straight across your chest. You will take 10 points of damage, and it is now 1-1 even. No, you're up the bat. Let me roll. I'm sorry. Wow. Volt got a 15. So as Volt dodges your attack, whatever attack it is still 1-1. As Volt will go for shock again.
oh, do I have to roll against that? Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Volt got a 21.
Sheesh. A 9.
As this time, the projectile does hit you as you fall back. You'll take 6 points of damage, and it is not 2-1 Volt. No, you're up the bat. Okay.
It's a 19.
Oh, shoot.
Damn, that shit was about to be divided by 4. That number was about to be crazy.
15. How do you hit?
So Noah would kind of do like a speed blitz up to him and kind of grab his head, flip around him, and use the momentum to slam him on the ground.
And with that, it is now a 2-2 ball game. Bolt is up the bat. He is going to use discharge. Bolt will emit a massive burst of electricity that stuns and deals damage to all nearby enemies and can parallel items. Volt got a nat 20.
That's ugly. That's ugly.
Oh my gosh. And you got a 24. As he does that, you are pushed all the way back to the wall. As Boat stands there in front of you, it is now, you have lost against Boat, and it is now 2 for the Rangers and 1 for the Man in the Wall. As we will have to go to our next person, Raven.
Okay, no pressure.
Go ahead and roll me initiative against Ureli.
Okay.
Ureli got a 12.
15.
15, you will go first. What do you want to do?
I have a gift. Hold on. Where's it at? I'll do this.
Okay, go ahead and roll me for your attack. Ureli only got a 9.
And that's D20 plus 5. Let me.
Yep.
And 8.
You want to use initiative?
Yeah. Uh, 9.
All right, meet it beats it. As you hit that move, Ureli is now back. It's now 1-0 Raven. Ureli will go for sea snares. Sea snares launches water bubbles that trap and damage enemies over time. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. 19 for Ureli.
Okay. I did not get it.
All right, as Ureli puts you in a water bubble and it bursts, Raven, you will take from me, or from Ureli, 4 points of damage. It is now tied at 1. Raven, you're up. What would you like to do?
Darn it. I gotta keep this out. Kind of by head back with bubbles in a way. Hold on. If it was so, there we go.
Gotcha. I like that. Go ahead and roll for see if you hit.
Oh my god.
Ureli gets a 16.
A 10.
Ureli would put up a wave of water that knocks your attack back. We are still tied at 1-1. Is Ureli saying she's going to go for a Mirulina? Mirulina, she'll create an aquatic hoverboard that goes and as she rides around you at a fast pace to where you will spin around and lose and take damage from the said spin. I will roll 18.
Would the plus 4 be 23?
How do you dodge and hit Ureli for a point?
First I would kind of like try to like jump back, but then just attack her straight on 5 powers and just kick her right in the head.
Nice. As you do that, she falls back. It is now 2-1 Raven. As Ureli is back up to attack again. She's going to go for Riptide. She pulls enemies into a massive water vortex that explodes at the end, dealing burst damage. That's a nat 20 though.
Wait, hold on. But
Oh my
yeah,
god. My rolls are low-key kind of insane today.
kinda. But even with the +4 would be 21, but that nat 20 though.
Huh?
Like with the you said like +4, I got a natural 17. So, but with that being a nat 20,
It still don't do nothing because I got a nat 20 plus 5. So that vortex
yeah,
gonna do some damage. That's
that's it.
already 1d12 plus 12, honey.
Oh Lord.
Oh, oh.
Oh, you forgot the R.
That's 24. Oh my gosh. That's 24 points of damage you're gonna take. It is now 2-2. Raven, this next hit could win for you. If you land it, what are you going to do?
Going to summon water to try to finish her off quickly.
All right. You have to beat an 18. As you do your attack, she mimics your exact attack, which negates both attacks. It is your earliest turn, and she is going to go for another Riptide. She got a 19.
Nope, because I got a 3. I would
Do
not
you
beat
have
her.
any other inspiration?
I do. I got not many left. I'm gonna try. 19.
All right. You
You.
got a 19?
Yep.
Meets it, beats it. Nice dodge and attack. We're just gonna cut straight to you. How do you want to attack again?
And you said this would kind of like finish her off.
If you can land your next attack, you will finish her, or you will win.
She's up close to me, right? So I'll attack her head on with my axe.
All right, let's roll and see. Only a 7 from your Rayleigh. Raven, you could do it.
The +5, 30, 20.
Raven, as you hit your Rayleigh with the axe and bounce back, you have won your fight 3-2, which means the Rangers have won 3 of 5 fights. And as you do that, all the glasses shatter as all the warframes are turned now and looking at the man in the wall. And one by one, each warframe will deliver their ultimate move at the man in the wall. Volt with his discharge, Eureli with her Riptide, Frost with his Avalanche, Stevagoth with his Exalted Shadow, and then Zephyr, his ultimate was Tornado. As all of them don't do or do devastating hits, you look to the side and Harrow, no longer in change, looks at the man in the wall. And he goes with his attack. Covenant. But this Covenant is different. Normally, Covenant protects nearby allies with an energy force that absorbs all damage and converts it into critical chance bonus. That's what the game says. This Covenant is different. He takes all that damage he absorbs from all of you, from every ranger who took damage and every warfare who took damage. And he shoots out a shot directly at the man in the wall's face. As that reflection cracks and shatters onto the ground. As you hear the Lotus in the back say, he hasn't won, but he won't be a problem now, at least. Good work, Rangers. Warframes, head back to base of operations. And before they go, each Warframe walks up to their. Each of y'all will see your respective Warframe walk up to you, and each Warframe would bow as they are all teleported back to their base of operations. Great job, y'all. Y'all crushed it. I'm going to pause this read. And as the Warframes teleport, so do y'all. And y'all get back to the bridge of your ship. And you see the Lotus, but she looks different now than when y'all saw her earlier. That mask she had on at the beginning is gone. And you can see her full face. As she goes, Rangers, I can't say enough how thankful I am for all of you. As you hear Otis goes, yeah, good job beating that man into a glassy pulp. As Lotus continues, the Tenno, I treat them like my own children. I'm still heavy hearted about Rill, but I know deep down he regrets accepting the man in the wall's will. And I still do everything I can for my children. But now I must go back and guide the many Tennos still alive. I have sent coordinates to the warp hole that brought you into our universe and will send you back to yours. I'll leave you with this so you can remember each other. Until we meet again, Tenno of another world. As the call ends, anything I want to say?
I just demorph. Like, I'm just glad that's over.
Same.
I don't even know what really happened.
As all y'all sit down and y'all about to take off through this warp hole back to your universe, Weston looks up and he says, "What's that?" Well, I'm not that. I'm sorry. He says, "I think that's what she left for us." And as you all look up, let me see if I have the picture. You will see. Do I not have the picture? Oh no! I don't have the picture. Oh, give me a sec, y'all. Y'all. Dang, I really thought I had the picture, and I'm so upset. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. As you all look up, you will see this floating in the right above y'all. As this is a glyph of the Lotus herself. And as it spins, it shall transform into words. As the word says, Savior for theirs, and honorary Tenno to us.
Aww.
And as y'all blast off into the warp hole back in your universe, that's where we end today's session.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, that was so much fun.
Yay!
All right, D20 roll, people. God dang it.
Damn, DD beating me to it.
All right, do we all roll? Do we all roll? Do we all roll? I think I'm missing. So Sule, I'm bring out one. So Tokyo's three. Of course, I'm fifth one. All right, so I guess I'll start. Great session. I hope no one was bored. Because of the time, I had to kind of speed up what I had planned, but it didn't really affect the story too much. I love how very more real the battle at the end was, because there was no really like big blowout. It feels like at some point the Rangers struggled against technically their reflection of themselves. I love how y'all got the the riddles correct. That was cool. Amber, great job of doing it by yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so hard.
Biggest thing might be the conversations of Noel and Raven. That was big. Also, I know some of y'all look confused. When I did Orders his voice in the game, Orders has this thing where he will talk and then he will glitch out and say something just out the blue. So it'll be like, no,
I remember that now.
so it'll be like, no, your hat is blacker than the moon, but looks good on you. He'll do something like that where he'll say something like completely out the blue and then go back to his regular self. I tried to do it, I failed, but it was cool. But all in all, great session. Glad this is over. And yeah. Christian, come back, please.
Christian, come back, please.
And yeah, so who's next?
Wow, we all went so low.
Is Noel next?
No, you're next.
Well, I had an 11. Damn, y'all were terrible today.
We all rolled so low.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this was definitely a fun session today. Pretty balanced triumphs and losses. I like the incorporation of like the Warframe lore and like how we could like play a part in that. I kind of liked how you lined that up and kind of made us somehow relevant to the Warframe plot, or the vice versa, without just siding us, making us side characters to the main plot, as opposed to like if we just followed her around and did whatever she was doing, but we had things happening to us. Yeah, no, this was a pretty good session. I like the riddles as well, that being like a main part, just completely different approach to progressing the session. So if you're watching this, Christian, I definitely I'm expecting, you hear me? I'm expecting more things like that in future sessions. But yeah, definitely another 10 out of 10 session from Zaylin.
Yay. The next person.
Is it me?
No, yes, it's you.
It's a me, Yanni. First off, I really loved how we kind of parent trapped Noel and Raven Loki. Even though it wasn't like all our plan to do that, the fact that it just shaped into a parent trap, I loved it. Um, I definitely think this was a really fun session. I really definitely loved how tricky it was. I love the riddles. I was kind of upset when you took us out of the second one and made them do it because I was like, oh no, I really like riddles. So I was like, oh no. Um, but it was super fun either way. It made it more enjoyable to see everybody come through for each other and show us actually get thinking through certain situations rather than just going into them. We were forced to kind of like think on what we were doing and kind of put the whole bigger picture together. So I love that part of it, definitely. Um, Again, I didn't play a lot of Warframe. I played a little bit of it, so but this definitely felt like what I played. So I definitely think you captured that, which is super fun. I do like when we get to do these like little side things where you're kind of interacting, like bumping shoulders with something else just for a little bit. So they're always fun. Just as seeing how we react to those things, especially it being in space, because space, literally anything can happen. So we never know. I definitely enjoyed the whole thing. All the character developments, everyone kind of, I love how you peeked into everyone's kind of slow insecurities at the beginning with the reflections. That was really fun, giving us like foreshadowing on what was going on with us fighting our counterparts. So I thought that was super dope. Yeah, I thought it was all. I thought I loved it. It was fun. I definitely enjoyed it. It was. I agree with you too, Noel. That I expect to see some more of that type of stuff going forward too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great. Because I'll say it again. So this session was based off of the quest in Warframe called Chains of Harrow.
Yeah,
That's why in the end Harrow was locked up in like 5 chains. That quest is way more creepier than what I have for this session. The only thing I
send a link to that one? Because that's the one we watched. You sent right from
yeah,
see?
I sent the link
Yeah,
to it
yeah.
so I can watch it and see how that quest is. The only thing I took from that quest was, of course, the man in the walls, the shadows, blood written on the walls, rap tap tap. So throughout the quest, that rap tap tap will just randomly appear. It will freak you out. So if y'all decide to play Warframe and get to that quest, just letting you know. And then also the reflection comes from the kiddo you see throughout the quest. That's also a part of that quest. So yeah.
You definitely
But
nailed it, man. Even if you say you turned down a little bit of what it was, from what I even watched from the clip you sent, like when you sent the video, I watched it, and I definitely felt it. You know, I felt the same. I knew what to kind of feel going into the session, so it definitely helped set the tone a little bit better.
thank you. Dee Dee.
I had fun and also fuck you for the rules because you said you put them specifically in for me. But seriously, I had a lot of fun. It's like the perfect tense scene. And since this was technically our first bad guy at the Solarius, like seeing how we were kind of mentally doing at first. And also, like, I think this was Raven's first time fighting alongside Sule and everything. So that was a lot of fun. And also the parts of like everyone, I didn't even think it was a parent trap until you pointed it out, you know. But it was definitely perfect, especially like since Raven's just always technically closed in until people poke and prod her. And I was gonna say more, but I was gonna say like I'm not going to go as Kirsty would kill me because you missing out. And like seeing that you didn't allow team up attacks like what we usually do, like in the last battle.
1v1.
That was really good. I liked Lotus a lot. I was sus as hell of her at first, but I just felt so bad for her.
I would
And
say, yeah, Lotus is a great character with a lot of lore actually in the game.
I'm gonna have to play Warframe then.
You should. I recommend doing that and watch like videos of the lore too.
Okay.
That's even better. It's great lore.
And great job, Zay. You give yourself a fucking pat on the back sometimes. You killed it.
No, I'm straight. I'm playing. I'm not getting to platinum back though. But thank you. And last but not least, Ember.
Yeah.
Hey, I know her.
I know her.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah. See. Yanni's food. Yummy. I really like the quote. You would drown in the waters of the ideas you created. That was a cool quote. And also, when the time comes, will you bury it or will it bury you? I like that. Noel being like, where's Ray? I mean, where's the girls? Oh, I love them. And Noel saying Raven is the most important to him. It's so cute.
Yes, that was amazing.
Yeah. Raven opening up and confessing her feelings for Noel to the girls. I really like that. Yeah. I really like that. And like her cuz I know a little bit but like Raven's first boyfriend, so like her opening up about that was really cool. I feel like Raven is like Dee Dee said, she's quite like closed off. She's quite like a quiet but also a private person. So I liked that she opened up and talked about her feelings for Noel. It's gonna happen. I like the voice effects. That was really cool. I think my favorite was the echo and the man on the wall. My favorites. I liked the riddles, even though I suck at
You mean
them.
this echo? You mean this echo?
Yeah,
This
that one.
rap.
That was a good one. I like that one. I like the riddles. I don't really do riddles often, so like that, it was fun. It was hard, but it was fun. It was like a cool change. And the reference to Aubrey and Xylus, I liked how you kind of like included them, but like they didn't miss anything, but like they're still with us in a way, without like it feeling like we're like forcing them in. Like it felt very natural way to include them without them actually being there. So I like that. That's it.
I forgot. I also love how I described at the beginning when y'all first woke up in your places. I like how y'all reacted to all the whispers.
Yeah. That was fun. Blue said, why can't I scroll? What is wrong with me? Okay, I'm just gonna this is annoying. This is pissing me off. I'm just gonna look on my laptop. Fuck OBS. Blue said, I like the Warframe, it was good. And I like how the mysterious voice said they want Yellow and Purple Ranger and mentioned their names, Aubrey and Xylus, and they were not here in the session. Yeah.
It had to make sure they make sure you forget about our boys.
Yeah. Blue also said, wow, so good. I bow down, it was good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Tokyo, wanna go ahead and get us out of here, sis?
Sure, I can do that. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with us. This was Power Rangers Omniverse. As you know, we are your Power Rangers. We will see you guys again next week. I believe we are coming back next week. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. You want to recap yourselves and get to know these Rangers. Before we get to our next episode, go make sure you watch the last episode on our YouTube channel. And we can't wait to see you guys again. Have a good night and be safe. And may the power protect you. Or
Yeah.
else you
We
get these
are-
hands.
No
You
Shadows
should
of
raid
Olympus
Sokka.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we
So-
should race. Oh, Shadows Olympus is tomorrow. Yes.
No,
you guys
no,
make
no,
sure.
no, no,
Yes.
No, there's
no.
none.
No.
Okay, no shadows of
Oh, I was
Christian's
excited.
Christians with wife. No,
Oh, that's right.
no
That's
Shadows
right.
of
That's right.
Olympus,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry. I got excited. It's my fault. I was excited. I was like, "What? There is?"
No Shadows of Olympus.
I thought I was like, "No way, no way." There's gonna be a surprise episode.
no. I'm sorry, no Shadows of Olympus.
Okay, yeah.
We don't
Are
have
we
the
gonna raid
intro to
Sokka?
play. Yes.
Okay,
I
cool.
set
We
it
don't
up.
have an intro, but
We
thank you
don't have
guys
an
for
intro.
hanging out. Just hang out and while we if you are also on Zalen's stream or Leon's stream, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being amazing and supporting the Rangers in this community.
Yeah.
Another YRN / Rangers cast should be coming soon. We were talking about it. So another Ranger cast with Sule as our special guest. That was a nudge.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, sorry. I wanted to give Ko-Fi a shout out. Okay, goodbye.
you.
I'm going to the be right back screen because I put the transition in.
Okay.